everybody. All right, let's see if this is working. Wish I could get it big. Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Stephanie Kesson, the founder of the Signing Room. And this is our Wednesday Facebook Live. Now, you might be used to seeing me more on Wednesday evenings because that's typically when I've been doing our Wednesday workshop, our Workshop Wednesday. But today I'm coming to you with some announcements, some kind of exciting changes that's going to be happening inside this Facebook group. So if you are part of this Facebook group, you have been invited in because you are a signer or you want to be a signer. You want to learn sign language. You appreciate the language. You are wanting to grow and advance your skills, or that you just love the language as it is. And this group is specifically for that audience of people because I love sign language. I think it is the most beautiful, incredible sign language, and I just want to share it with the world. And of course, it's not for everybody, but I kind of think everybody would benefit and probably enjoy learning sign language. So if you are here, if you are part of this group, that means that you are somehow part of that. And I'm really excited to have you here. So, first thing I want to announce and let you know is that there's going to be some changes in this group. Because if you're in here now, you'll notice there's not a whole lot of activity. I'm doing some workshop Wednesdays. I'm giving you some signs, some conversation that's all associated with the signing room. And the signing room is actually like our sign language program for people who already have some basic skills, but they are working to advance and become more intermediate and advanced users of the language. So we kind of talk about our topic of conversation and I kind of do some workshopping of that. But outside of that, there's not a whole lot of engagement. And that is because of how I've been administrating it and running the room. But I'm really wanting that to change. So what you're going to be seeing is some really different posts, just looking for more engagement, looking for conversations, looking for thoughts on what you want to sign, and then some support on how to sign that. And one example of how this has not been as engaged as I would love it to be is yesterday I posted about some free seats in the signing room, a COVID night out where you could come and hang out with us and just sign and chat. And typically this program it's a paid program. It's a membership program. It's amazing. Every couple months, I do like a free introductory session so that people can see what it's all about and see if they want to participate in the program. Every time I do that, I have people who are participating in the free session who are like, I don't want to join the program. I don't want any commitment. I just love to sign and I just want to come and hang out and I just want to sign for an hour with people who understand me. And that's what this is. This is totally like a free hour of just coming and hanging out and chatting with us. So far, I've gotten 0 responses on that. And I want you to know that it is an open opportunity. All I want you to do is comment, like, what do you love about sign language and why? And just throw me a comment in there. And then enter you into a drawing, assuming I have more than 2 people who comment. Come on, I want you guys to comment. Come on, come on, come on. Comment on that, and then we'll get you in the room. Now, this is, I think part of the holdback is that people are like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm an intermediate user. I'm not sure if I'm proficient enough. And the signing room, you want to be able to have a basic conversation, right? We are not talking about the creation of the earth. We are not talking about the Nobel Peace Prize winner or anything like that. Oh, good. Hi, Jody. I'm so glad to see you here. She says, I wanted to do that, but I thought it was for skilled people. You need to be able to have some basics, right? You need to be able to have some conversation for this portion of the signing room for sure. If you are really just starting out like your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s and learning the days of the week, then this is not probably for you, but we have a boot camp, which is, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. So if you are able just to kind of introduce yourself. Hi, my name and you want to talk about something, come on and come hang out with us. It is so fun. How it works is you are one-on-one with somebody and you're just chatting. Tonight's conversation is just talking about something you love. What is a favorite thing that you have or that you like? And that's what we're talking about this week. It's not scripted. If you can finger spell it, if you can talk about it, it's a fun opportunity to engage in that give and take conversation. Again, not for very basic beginners. If you're basic beginner, then I've got something else for you. If you're just starting to learn, I've got something else, right? So I kind of consider our levels like 0 would be like you're starting from the ground up. 1 would be you've got some basics, but you're feeling just the basics. You need some more basics. 2 is now you've got the basics, but you just need practice to be able to put it into language and practice using it. It's like riding a bike, right? If you're not on that bike and riding it, you're not going to get any better. But once you get that skill, then you can just get faster and faster and faster and you can advance the terrain, right? So this would be like a level 2. Level 3 is you can chat, right? You can have conversation and you just want to be able to continue to have conversation, recognizing that you're going to learn a lot of new vocabulary because that's what you do when you have conversation with people, right? Sign language is really best used when you can use it with other people. So this is an awesome opportunity. COVID night out. It's a fun night out. When I say night out, I mean night in on Zoom, right? Because that's what we're doing during COVID. But if you are like, yeah, I just want to like I've got some sign language. I learned it, but I never get to use it because I don't have anybody to chat with. A lot of our teachers are like that. A lot of teachers for deaf and hard of hearing students, that's their story. They took all this ASL in college, but now their students aren't signers. So they're like, oh, I'm losing my skills. Hey, this is an awesome opportunity to come and hang out with us. So yeah, come on, come hang out. We want to chat with you. And just get to experience the signing room and what it's like. It is fun. The other thing about the signing room, it is a non-judgment zone, right? You are among other people who are in the same place as you. It is not where you're going to have somebody criticize you or critique you or say anything that you're too English or you're too ASL or anything like that. It is a non-judgment zone. We're just hanging out and we're just signing and we're just learning new vocabulary and practicing our skills. It's so fun. All right. So, assignment number 1, come and hang out with us. How can you get that free session? Go to my post. I'll post it again today, but just say, why do you want to, what do you love about sign language and why? Do you love that you can talk to people underwater or across the restaurants or in the library when you're quiet? Do you like being able to have secret conversations? Do you just think it's a beautiful language and you just think that music is more beautiful with it? Is it just fun? There's 100 reasons. So come join us. All right. So that's my example of how I notice we're not very engaged and I want to be engaged in this room. So you're going to be seeing a lot more posts from me and more opportunities for you to participate. And then the other thing that we're doing is this is typically, so in the signing room, you have a topic of conversation. I give you the topic ahead of time, and then you can kind of practice it, think about it, research some vocabulary words if you want, and then you participate in that conversation. So like I said, this week we're talking about like your favorite thing. What do you think everybody should have? Mine, if you watch the video, was I personally love the Starbucks app on the phone. Yes, I do like Starbucks. And yes, I am missing it so much because our Starbucks, we have 2 in town and they're both closed. And I'm like, I would even just love to run and just grab a Starbucks once while we're in isolation, but I can't. But if I could, if it was open, then I would use the app on my phone. And there's never a line that you wait in. You just add your order, you pay for it online through the app, you park your car, you go in, you get your drink. I think everybody who drinks Starbucks should have the app. You should never have to wait in line. So that's my favorite thing. But I know that another parent that I was talking to is going to talk about her Cuisinart. Now, there's no sign for Cuisinart. You get to finger spell Cuisinart. What a great opportunity to practice your finger spelling. I have a dad who's like, oh my gosh, I love my leaf blower. Like he's got the backpack kind. He thinks every person needs one of those backpack leaf blowers, not the kind that you manually that you hold with your hands, the backpack. So anyway, but you get to choose it. You get to learn. You get to talk about what you want to talk about. If you want to talk about, I don't know, anything. So that's how it goes. So you get the topic ahead of time and then we sign it. So I've been doing workshop Wednesdays on Wednesday to talk about our next week's conversation, but that's going to change because Wednesday we're still in this week's conversation. So I think for people, it's kind of like, I can't think that much. I can't think that far ahead. So I'm going to change the workshop Wednesdays are now going to be workshop Fridays. It doesn't sound as good. It doesn't rhyme as well, but who cares? All right. So we're going to do the workshopping on Friday, but on Wednesday, I'm going to announce what our topic is. And then I want you, it doesn't matter if you're in the signing room or not. If you are on this page, I want you to answer it, respond to it. And I'm going to practice signing those things. So our topic for next week, what we're going to be talking about is your favorite way to waste time. What do you like to do? What do you do, especially like right now when we're home? Now, a lot of us are busy. Like I am super busy. You might be super busy, but on the other hand, you might not. You might be kind of twiddling your thumbs, but either way, we all have times in our day that we're like, I'm just going to sit and relax and spend some time doing this because this is what I really enjoy. So maybe it's reading a book. Maybe it's gardening or yard work. Maybe it's on Facebook on your phone. Maybe it's playing games, card games or solitaire or dominoes, anything like that. So I'm going to announce it and I want you guys to type in what you do. And then on Workshop Friday, I'm going to sign those things and I'm going to show you how to sign them. It's going to be really fun. And then for people who are in the signing room, then you get to have a conversation. You get to come in and chat with us and practice using it. So those are a few changes that you're going to be seeing to the signing room Facebook page where you are right now. Now, what I would love to see right now, I've got a couple people who are watching. If you are watching this, can you just type watching and then and that's all. Just let me know that you are watching and that would be amazing. And then I want you to, if you want to hang out with us in the signing room tonight. Now the signing room tonight is like a level, there's not very many people signed up for it. So it's a small group. So I would say you want to be able to have conversation right now. If you have had ASL classes in the past, if you're a professional teacher, anything like that, and you've been like, yep, I've been through ASL 1, 2, 3, or 4, come and join us, right? You are fine. You are fine. If you have taught yourself or you've just had an ASL 1 class and you're like, oh, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that, then wait for our boot camp. I'm going to talk about that next. But if you are anywhere in the middle, or if you're anywhere in the middle, comment below. Let me know. We'd love to have you. All right. And the last thing I want to talk about before I close this up is the boot camp that I keep mentioning. What is the boot camp? All right. So boot camp is like a pre-signing room program. It is if you don't have the confidence or you're like, I've got the basics, but I'm not good at putting it in a conversation. Or you're like, I've got the basics, but I can't understand you at all. Another person signs it. I've got no idea. I can sign it. I watch another person, completely lost. Boot camp is great for you because it takes those skills and it very slowly builds them for you. And it puts you in a situation where you're just practicing them and using them. It's the same concept. You get a conversation ahead of time. But then we come together. Hi, Jody. Thanks for commenting. So we get together and we practice just using that language. And you're with other people who are at that same level. Because I know it can be intimidating. I think a lot of times people are like, I'm intimidated. I totally get that. So let me let you know, it's not intimidating. It's a non-judgment zone, and it is so fun. Now we are launching our boot camp in 2 weeks on May 11th, and I've got room for one more person to sign up. So if you know a parent or somebody else who has got those basic skills, days of the week, as finger spelling, numbers, can introduce yourself, can say nice to meet you, knows where, when, what, who, right? And some verbs and nouns, that basic stuff. If you already have that, then the boot camp is a great place to be. If you don't have that, comment and let me know because I've got some resources. I've got some free resources, some great opportunity for you. Okay. All right. So we are at 15 minutes and I'm going to wrap this up. But here's our go-tos. This page is going to change. You're going to start seeing more opportunities to engage. You can start engaging and letting me know where you're at. If you want to join us for our COVID night out, which is actually a night in on Zoom, chatting and sign with other people, come join us tonight in the signing room. I'm going to put a post for you to comment why you love sign language. What do you love about it and why? Just comment. And I'm going to have 2 people join us in the signing room tonight. Just fun, just chatting time. And then for you to know that I've got boot camp starting in 2 weeks, May 11th, Monday nights from 6 to 7 Central Time. So I'm in Wisconsin. So that would be from 7 to 8 if you're in Eastern Standard Time. If you're in Pacific Time, that would be 4 to 5. I've got room for one more person. That's it. Otherwise, it's completely full from people who have been on the waiting list. So if that's you, let me know what's going on. All right. I'm so excited to see you guys. And I can't wait to start engaging more. We will see you soon. Take care.